Hi everybody, and welcome to God's side of the internet, where God's message can be spread to all nations by a click of a button. So that's a cool thing I just came up with a couple seconds before making this video. So before I begin my first video on this channel, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Andrew. I'm 19. I have a slight speech impediment, which you may hear from time to time, but don't let that get in the way of what I'm trying to say. So, and I've grown up in a Christian household my whole life, but I didn't really know what that meant until I've began to use my voice for Christ and to spread His message to everybody. So that's just a basic intro of me. If you want to know about me, I'll do that in another time. But my first video, I want to make about the purpose of what I'm doing here, and just the basic a feel of how my videos are going to be. So the verse I have here today is Philippians 1:6. Now this was written by Paul and Timothy to the Philippians, of course. And it reads, "Being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ." So what that's basically saying is, of course, be confident, and that he which hath begun a good work, God which has begun a good work in you, will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. So if God begins a work in you, He is going to keep that work going until the return of Jesus. This verse is what made me begin to do this. I've been praying about it, and I've been like, oh, well, is this something that I should be doing with my speech and everything? That made me realize that Moses in the Bible was not fluent in speech, as the Bible says, that he wasn't fluent. So if Moses was able to be used by God to free his people from Egypt, then I can speak to a few people on the internet. I'm not comparing that. I'm not calling myself the Moses of the internet, but if Moses can use his not fluent speech to do such a great thing, then I can use mine to make a couple videos online. So, and by the way, I'm not going to be monetizing these videos. I'm not going to be putting ads on them or anything like that. I don't feel that would be necessary, or it's just not right for what I'm doing here. This isn't for me. This is to get God's message out. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for fame or anything. This is not for me. This is not a popular thing to be doing in today's world, but I feel it needs to be done, and I feel that there needs to be a youth person out there that is doing this work, and I'm going to hop into where I feel I fit. So if you enjoy what I'm going to be doing here, then of course just stick around, and I'll be making a video whenever I get the inspiration to do one. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to be speaking to you sometime soon.